What's up, guys? Guillermo Auto doing a front bumper replacement on a 2015 or 2016 Camry. They're not too bad. You probably do in your driveway. It just takes, probably a good hour, but it's not that bad to do. First thing, when I come over here and we start at the top, you take this clip off right here, take this 10mm bolt off, and take this clip off right here. These clips, you just use a little flathead, pop them up. And then you can pull them right out, just kind of wiggle them out. Alright, put it over here, be safe. Wiggle the other side out. And use the 10mm on this little bolt right here. Get the grill loose. Alright, so next I'm going to come over to this side and get this clip out. And then there's a clip up top. And there's bolts holding the bumper on. We'll get to those. But right now, we can get these two out. Yeah, so basically you can push the wheel in if you're on a rack or on jacks. Be careful if you're on jacks. And these, you just take a flathead, twist them, and they should pop and release, and you should be able to pull out. These wear out a lot, so if yours is kind of worn out, that's just how it goes. They wear out easy. But yeah, you just twist them and you pop these out. And we're gonna hang on to the part that it goes into too later on in the video. For the top one, same thing, just get a little flathead in the little gap area, pop it out and pull it out. Now we gotta do the other side. So on mine, someone had ran some screws in the side. I left them in here to show you guys, just to say, hey, you might run into this on yours. So keep an eye out for things that people would do, to help hold their bumper on. I'm gonna get this one also has the flips too. I'm gonna get this out too. I just pulled those screws out. Just go ahead and twist this, and then we'll pull it out. All right, pull that out and save it. And now your bumper should be able to pop a little loose. Just wiggle it loose. It should be starting to pop out a little bit. Yep, I'm gonna wiggle mine a little bit. So now let's go to the bottom. There's some bolts on the bottom that are connected to the bumper that have to be undone. There's one right here, one right here, and there's some that go across the way. There's one right here, over here, and you can just look at your bumper and see, where they're attached. There's one over here too. So I'm gonna go ahead and get all these off. Go ahead and pull these off. Alright, get under here. And by the way, these are all 10mm bolts. Unless someone put different ones in, or screw some screws in, they should just all be 10mm bolts. That's all I'm seeing. Go and get these off all the way across. Yep, looking good. I don't see anymore. Okay, so now I got all the bolts out. Your bumper should be able to be pulled free. Go ahead and pull out a little bit. And before we yank it off the car, we got to disconnect the lights. The lights down here, like the fog lights, or the lower running. I don't know if they're fog lights or running lights, but you gotta disconnect them. It's just a connector. They're easy to disconnect. Go and reach in here, pull these off. There's a little button you push, a little black tab. You just pull down. Wiggling helps. We're going to pull on the other side, the driver's side. Pull this out. Go in there and disconnect that light. Alright, just like that. Not a big deal. And now you should be able to just wiggle it free. I would go, move from side to side, wiggle it and pull on it. If something's holding it up, of course, find out what's holding it up and disconnect that. But here's mine, I got it off. Your foam bumper might fall off. Save that, we'll need that. Here's the light assemblies. All this stuff has to come off and transfer to the new bumper. So now we're gonna get our new bumper here. And here's the part number. Sorry for the shakiness. So I got my new one here. I'm going to transfer all the stuff from my old one to my new one. And this didn't come painted or anything. I'm going to get it painted later. But yeah, so as you can see, it's bare and we have to switch everything over. So I'm going to start out with the light assemblies, just some Phillips, 2 Phillips right here. 1, 2. And don't let this thing fall though, don't want to damage it. And this just slides right out. So we'll go and rest this right here for now. Go to the other side, get it out. One screw, 2 screw, and these are just regular Phillips again. You go pull this out, let it rest. The lower grill looks like it's a screw right here, and then it has these tabs. It looks like the tabs might be the only thing holding it in actually. Let me try to do that. But yeah, there's tabs running across. Actually, I'm gonna take the screws out too, just in case. And then yeah, get these bottom tabs out. Taking these screws out because I think they're holding it on. I mean, there's only 4 and they're really easy to get out, so you know, might as well. Alright, we got those out, and now those tabs, you got to push them with your thumb, kind of push them down or push them up, and then just push them out. I did 1 by 1 and they all just started coming out. Go ahead and get these out. See, like that, now it's starting to come loose. You just kind of wiggle it free. Alright, so yeah, I did all mine, and it all eventually came out. Just went, you know, each one by one and pulled it out. Alright, so now I'm going to get this top grill off. The same thing, just has these tabs, and also has these clips. Get out, these clips are in there holding it. Alright, so I pulled those out, got all the tabs pushed out. Now this is out too. All the tabs I was talking about. When we put it on the new one, we want to make sure everything lines up correct. Don't want, like, you know, the bumper to look any funky or crooked or anything like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this one on first, and just slides in, clipped in. I just made sure everything lined up and I pushed it in. Same with this lower grill. Then you go ahead and put this in. This just slides in as well, like this. Pop it in. Alright, so I put that in. It's a lot easier to put in than take out. And then the light assemblies, we'll go ahead and put those in. And there's only 2 bolts, or I mean 2 screws, but there's a way to slide these in. There's like one of the ears on it slides into like a little plastic slot. So here's this one. We got this one on. And then also there's this came off the old bumper too. You have to push this out. It covers the lights. And it just goes like this. Alright, just like that. Here's my other one. And how I popped this out of the old one. Yeah, same thing. You just got these tabs. You push down the top tab and push out. And it comes off. This is on the old one. I'm taking the light cover off. This one here. And now this will go onto the new bumper. And the light, and these lights go in. Remember, there's a tab that's supposed to slide in like a little plastic slot. Go and put these on now. Alright, and here's the tab I was talking about. The little tab goes behind the little slot. Alright, so I got that on. Then put this front light cover on. Just like this. Alright, make sure everything's popped in correctly. It's looking good. And there's my old one. Here's my new one. And it's ready to go back on the car. So remember, this foam bumper's got to go in, has these notches. One of mine broke off, but you just put it right into these holes and it'll kind of stay on there. Now I'm gonna put mine on. I already put that foam bumper on. Putting it on right now. Goes about right here. And like I said, it'll kind of stay on. Like, it'll kind of be kind of wobbly, but you know, you just put it on real quick and then bring the new bumper over. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this on now. And with this, I just lined up the top holes. I mean, you know, I tried to make it all generally lined up, but I lined up the top holes so I can put those black clips in, hold it in place, and then I can go around and push it in. Yep, I'm pushing it in under the headlights, making sure it's clipping in okay. Alright, everything's looking good, looking smooth. So now that that's on, we're just going to put everything back on now. So these are the clips I was talking about. Put on. Put this right here. Put this right here. The 10mm back in. Line that down. Making sure everything's lined up over here. We're gonna put our clips back in. Now remember to get that clip off the old bumper that goes right here. We're gonna need it to secure this spot. See, it's right here. This is the old bumper. Just go ahead and take this off. Put it on the new bumper. And then the this little black plastic piece goes in here. Just like that. Alright, now that's in. Same thing with the other side. Get that little black plastic piece. Get it on here. Here's what it's supposed to look like right there. Alright, and I got my clip in. I'm going to go to the top here and put this one in on both sides. This is the smaller one. It goes in. Alright, and don't forget to plug your lights in too. Don't want to drive without no lights, so I'm going to plug these back in on both sides. So you got both lights, and if I want to take these out, your other one too as well. Sorry I didn't mention it, but these go in your new one. And then the lower splash shields or gravel plates, skid plates, whatever, they attach to it with those. So then when you run all your screws back in from the bottom, those screws have something to go in these little things. Alright, so here's all my screws from beneath. I'm going to go ahead and put all these back in. Put my clips in. There's a clip, and that goes there. Sorry I didn't mention that there's clips in the beginning. And yeah, there's clips. I'm sure you'll see them. And then for me, I had to take this off because there was other screws that were put in, but I can put it back on now. Someone put like some wood screws in there, so I had to take this skid guard off. Now I got my skid guard on, and now I'm going to put these little straps that attach to that, screw these in. If you didn't take that gravel guard or whatever it's called off, then don't worry about it. But yeah, so I got everything in there. Got my bolts in. And this goes underneath that. You know, yeah, just double check everything, make sure everything's lined up good. I'm gonna double check all my stuff. And there are these clips. They go right here. You can put these in. These were the ones that were on the upper grill, upper little plastic grill. Put those in. All right, and that's about it. I hope this video helps you guys out. You know, hope I've saved you some money or time. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching Guillermo Auto.